I still remember the exact moment I bought the car. It wasn't flashy, it wasn't even expensive, but it was mine. A dark grey used sedan from a small dealership on the edge of town. The kind of place that smells like old coffee and Armour All Cleaner. The dealer handed me the keys and said, "She's clean, runs smooth. Previous owner just upgraded." I didn't think much of it. I should have, because the moment I drove it off the lot, something felt off, not broken, not mechanical, just like I wasn't the first person in it that day. As the first night I had it, I couldn't sleep. Around 2 a.m., I went outside just to check on it. No reason, just a feeling I couldn't explain. That's when I noticed something strange. There was a faint smell inside the car. Not new car smell, something underneath it, like cleaner trying to cover something older. I checked the glove box. Empty. Center console. Empty. Then I noticed the seat stitching on the passenger side. It looked slightly red in one spot. At first I told myself it was just wear and tear, but I took a picture anyway. The next day I went back to the dealership. I asked about the previous owner. The salesman barely looked up. Guy traded it in fast, didn't say much, paid off the rest and left. "What was his name?" I asked. He hesitated. That was my first real warning sign. Then he said, "We don't usually keep that kind of detail unless it's relevant." I left without answers, but with more questions than I came in with. 2 days later, I got a notification on my phone. It was a Bluetooth connection request. From my own car, except I wasn't inside it. I froze. Then I accepted it. I don't know why. A file immediately appeared on the screen. No name, just a recording. I shouldn't have played it. At first it was just static, then a voice, a man breathing heavily, then someone speaking to him, a second voice. Calm, controlled, saying things I couldn't fully understand at first, but one line came through clearly. "Make sure the trunk stays closed." Then silence. I stopped the recording immediately. My hands were shaking. I told myself it was fake, a glitch, something left over in the system. But deep down, I knew better. That night, I couldn't stop thinking about the trunk. I went outside again. The parking lot was empty. The air felt too still. I opened the trunk. It smelled different from the rest of the car. Darker. I shined my flashlight inside. At first, nothing. Then I saw scratches on the inner lining. Deep ones, like something had tried to claw its way out. I slammed it shut and stepped back. My heart was pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears. And that's when I noticed something else. The license plate frame. It wasn't the dealership's. It had a faint engraving on the back side, a name, barely visible. R. Holloway. The next morning, I searched it. That was my second mistake. Because the name actually existed. A man named Raymond Holloway. Missing person. Last seen 3 months ago, driving a grey sedan. My car. My stomach dropped so fast I had to sit down. I kept reading. Police report said no signs of struggle at home, but the car was never found, until now, except it had been cleaned, re-registered, resold, and given to me. I called the dealership immediately. This time I didn't ask politely. I demanded answers. The same salesman answered again. When I said the name Raymond Holloway, there was a long silence. Then he said something I'll never forget. "You should bring the car back." That was it. No explanation, just that. Then he hung up. I didn't bring it back. I drove instead, straight to the edge of town, to the only place that made sense anymore, the police station. But I never made it, because halfway there, my dashboard lit up. A new message from the car system, except I hadn't opened anything. It just appeared. "Turn around." I pulled over immediately. My hands were shaking. I turned off the engine, but the message stayed on the screen. Then the radio turned on by itself. Static first, then that same calm voice from the recording, except now it was closer, like it was in the car with me. "Don't go to the police," the voice said. I opened the door and got out. I couldn't stay inside it anymore. But the car engine started again. By itself, slowly rolling forward, no one inside, no key in ignition, just moving. I stepped back as it rolled into the empty road. Then it stopped, perfectly centered under a streetlight, like it was waiting. That's when I saw headlights behind me, a second car pulling up slowly, blocking me in. A man stepped out, calm, ordinary looking. He looked at my car more than he looked at me. Then he said, "You weren't supposed to keep it this long." My throat went dry. "Who are you?" I asked. He didn't answer right away. Instead, he walked around my car like he was inspecting something familiar. Then he said, "That vehicle was part of an active investigation." My heart dropped. "You're police?" I asked. He shook his head. "No. Insurance recovery." That made it worse. He explained something I didn't expect. The car wasn't just involved in a disappearance, it was used to transport something illegal. And Raymond Holloway wasn't just a missing person. He was the driver who discovered it. Whatever it was. And someone silenced him. But the vehicle still held traces, data, audio, system logs, things that shouldn't have survived. Unless someone wanted them to. He looked at me. "You've been watched since the purchase," he said. "We thought you were part of it." My chest tightened. "I didn't even know any of this existed," I said. Then he paused and said something that changed everything. "Then why did the car connect to your phone before you owned it?" I didn't have an answer, because I didn't know, until he pointed at my screen. A hidden file was still open, a video, one I never played, but it had been recording the entire time. My face, my drives, my stops, everything. And in the corner of the file metadata was a second device connected. Not mine, not the car's, a remote feed, still active. The man stepped back slowly. "We're not alone here," he said. Then his radio crackled. A voice came through, clear, calm, the same voice from the recording, except this time it wasn't a playback. It was live. "Return the vehicle," it said. Silence followed. Then my car's engine started again behind me. The headlights turned on, facing both of us, and slowly, the doors unlocked. I won't pretend I had a heroic moment. I ran, the man ran too. We didn't look back until we reached the highway overpass. Below us, the car sat in the middle of the road, engine idling, waiting. Then just as suddenly, everything shut off. Lights gone, engine dead. Silent, like nothing had ever happened. Police arrived 20 minutes later, but when they inspected the car, they found nothing. No audio files, no recordings, no tracking system, just an empty vehicle. Clean. Factory reset, like it had never been touched. The case was officially closed a week later. Lack of evidence. No suspects, no cause, just another missing person vehicle recovered. Nothing more. I sold the car the next day, cash deal, no questions asked. I didn't even take the money seriously. I just wanted it gone. But sometimes, late at night, I still get Bluetooth requests on my phone from devices named unknown, and once in a while, I hear the radio click on by itself, just for a second, before going silent again. Like something is still there, waiting for the next driver and hoping they don't ask too many questions.